my Nightmare Before Christmas look. It's blacklight. Got the traditional scene of Jack with the moon here. Zero is there as well. I've got him as a scarecrow down here. Oogie Boogie with his dice, and then a little graveyard with some ghosts. So I hope you enjoy, and let's get started. I started with the curling hill. This is one of the most important parts, and if anything gets messed up, you can just wipe it away and not worry about messing up anything else. So I use Physician's Formula black eyeliner pen to sketch it out and then fill it in. Once I had that done, I added the moon with UV reactive face paint. Take your time to get the shape right as well as getting in between the curls. If you go over the black, just go back in with eyeliner. So be sure to check constantly your black light makeup. Make sure that it's all even. Like right now I can see I have a little patch right here that is not the same as the rest, so I'm going to have to touch that up. Then cover the entire face with blue UV reactive face paint. It's going to be patchy. But don't worry, we'll fix it with eyeshadow. I found the sponge works the best. One thing you have to watch out for is when you're covering it in eyeshadow, like to make it more even, like this blue is super patchy in daylight. So I'm using eyeshadow to cover it up and make it more even. But you have to make sure that it doesn't cover up the black light. Thankfully, it's like I've got it to about here and you can barely notice it, so I'm going to keep going, but just make sure before you do the whole thing that it's not going to completely dull your blacklight stuff. I then covered it all with Sugar Pill's After Party eyeshadow. Now it's time to draw Jack! I used the same eyeliner as before and took my time. If a mistake was made, I removed it with a Q-tip, added the yellow back in, and tried again. With black eyeshadow, I faded the hill out and then drew more around it. I darkened them with eyeliner. I added a little fence with black eyeliner. With a white eyeshadow, I highlighted them. For the pumpkins, I used a small brush and orange UV reactive face paint. Avoid getting them too close to the eyes because I don't know how good this paint is for them. For the bigger pumpkins, I added little faces with yellow paints. With a white face paint, I drew out the ghosts and gravestones. I then went over them with a white UV reactive paint. I did the same thing for Zero. I also took a small dot of orange to make his nose. I added little faces to the ghosts with black eyeliner. With green blacklight face paints, I drew out Oogie Boogie. Then with black eyeliner, I outlined him and added a face and stitches. With pink paints, I added his dice and then outlined them as well in black. For Scarecrow Jack, I added his pumpkin head, added his arms in pink, and then his pants in yellow and orange. Then outlined him in black and added his sign. Then added his face in yellow. For the other eye, I wanted to represent Sally, so I added a light blue eyeshadow and shaded it dark blue all over the lid. With a blue regular face paint, I added the outline of stitches. I also outlined where the patches would go. With orange, pink, green, yellow, and black, I added her patches. Then did one big stitch down the middle. I added a touch of Lit Cosmetics glitter and ABBA and put some mascara and false lashes on, top and bottom. I then lined my lips with Revlon's Plush Red Lip Liner and filled it in with NARS Cruella. And that's it! You're done!